Hello everyone, here to you, and welcome back to the 12 Days of Gaming. Today, we're playing through the opening of Persona 5 Royal. And my goodness, I am excited to record this video. So, I've been interested in the Persona series for a very long time. When I first started playing them when Persona 4 Golden released on PC, but I was also really hoping the games would come to Switch someday so I could play them portably and things like that, because they're great on their own consoles, but being able to play them on a handheld system would make it a lot easier to go through like a 100+ hour game. And the Persona games are kind of long. So the fact that they're actually on Switch now, it just feels really great. I'm really excited to play through these games. I've been playing through a lot of Persona 5 Royal on my own time. And like I'm really excited for Persona 4 Golden and 3 Portable to be coming to Switch later. So to celebrate that, let's demonstrate Persona 5 Royal. And I'm gonna let you know right now, this video is gonna be like mostly cutscenes and things like that, and we probably will be talking over most of them. It will be quiet during the more interesting ones, but there's not gonna be a whole lot of gameplay in this one because Persona cutscenes kind of go on for a long time, and I would rather have this video not be too long. But yeah, we get to see some of the super awesome style of the Persona series, and yeah, it's a pretty fun time so far. So as for my history with the Persona series, beyond that, I first heard of the series from Yoryovlin's Let's Play when he was doing Persona 3 FES, like a long time ago. I don't know if he ever finished that Let's Play or anything like that, but that was really the first time that I heard of the series. And I wanted to try it ever since then. And when Persona 5 was coming out, I was like super into it. I was really into the story and like watching long plays of it on YouTube and things like that. And then Joker is announced for Switch, and we're like, okay, yep, I'm a Persona fan now. I'm definitely going to play these games the first chance I get. So we can definitely see like the style of the cutscenes and things like that, because like everybody is like all super epic and stuff like that, and man, this game just definitely has like an awesome style, the Persona series. That definitely is like one of the defining traits of these games. So let's go into a new game.
There's something here. Hey, up there! He's here. Moving immediately.
Good. Now get running!
Man, the anime cutscenes for this game are just all kinds of awesome. So yeah, we're going to be talking over the game dialogue for a bit. This is a Let's Play, be quiet during this, but this is not a Let's Play. Because I am honestly scared to plan out a Persona 5 Royal Let's Play, because these games are kind of massive. And Breath of the Wild was kind of already a massive undertaking, and I don't know how much bigger than that I can do. But yeah, this is the opening of Persona 5, and so going into my history of this game specifically, so yeah, like I was watching like long plays and things like that when the game came out to like know the story and things like that. Now, this is also mostly for things like having something on in the background when I was doing schoolwork and stuff like that. So, to be completely honest, I don't remember much of the story. So, playing through it on my own is also kind of like experiencing it the first time, even though a lot of things are going to be familiar and things like that. But it's really Joker's announcement for Smash Brothers that got me really interested in trying this game out for myself. I wasn't able to play it for myself, though, until I think it was PAX West 2021, because what's really cool about that event specifically was that was the first time that me, James Rose, Group was giving a Peng Garmin, we were all able to meet up together. and they had like a console free play area, and then I was able to play Persona 5 Royal in that area. We actually had this appear on the Gator vlogs, so that was really cool. So yeah, after that, when I moved down to Florida and I was able to do stuff, when I was able to like get a PlayStation 4 and things like that, Persona 5 was one of the first games that I bought. And I played through a fairly big chunk of the opening of the game, but like now that I'm playing it on Switch, like this is gonna be the version I'm gonna be playing more than anything else. And one of the bigger things I was interested with these games was the fact that I'm such a big fan of Tokyo Mirage Sessions, and that game is kind of like a introductory to Persona. Now it's not exactly the same, it's definitely got its own style and things like that, it's a lot more influenced by Fire Emblem, but like I was really interested in trying it after playing Tokyo Mirage Sessions so much, because honestly, Tokyo Mirage Sessions, easily one of my favorite games of all time, and it really does feel like a lighthearted Persona, so being able to play through these and things like that, it's just a really exciting feeling, because I've been wanting to play these for a while, and I have the option to, so it's really cool. They did definitely take their own sweet time actually porting these games to Switch, and it's really funny because when the game was first coming, the game was like Joker's first announced for Smash Brothers and things like that. You can like hear in the audience a lot of people thinking that it's a Switch announcement for Persona, and so you can already tell there were a lot of people who were wanting Persona to go multi-platform at that point. So it's really funny because like that's a thing, and then it was years before this actually happened. And I'm gonna be quiet for a moment because this next cutscene is pretty awesome.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy, right? Even you can't take on this many. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too!
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
She's just so awesome! She's like a gymnastic person, but her baton is a sword. That's all kinds of awesome. Alright, so yeah, one thing that's kind of funny is that when Joker was coming to Smash Brothers, there was a theory that, I believe her name is Kasumi, there was a theory that she was going to be like an alternate costume for Joker, because in the files for the game right before Joker was coming out. Hey, hold on, oh, this part's awesome, this part's awesome! Oh, the all-out attack animations are just so cool. But yeah, what I really love about, like, Kasumi is just awesome in general. She's, like, super adorable and things like that. And one of the things about Smash Brothers was that there was, I don't know if it was confirmed or anything, but there were files to suggest that one of Joker's alternate costumes would have had the same, like, character model attributes as characters with ponytails and things like that. So there was a rumor that Kasumi was going to be one of the alternate costumes for Joker. Maybe it was scrapped, or maybe it was like something that wasn't actually a thing because, you know, internet rumors and things like that. But it still would have been interesting if it was going to be a thing. It would also be interesting if they made a Persona fighting game, because they have one for Persona 4, but they don't have one for 5 yet, and it makes me sad.
something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there! There's nowhere to run! See ya.
Huh, what a show-off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be!
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Get over there!
Stop struggling! Suspect secure!
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed! Cuff it!
And that's as far as we'll see for the opening of the game, because now we'll be going to the magical save file of alternate save file. I said the catchphrase wrong. Let's try that again. Now we're moving on to the magical land of alternate save file. So this is about as far as I am on my own playthrough for Persona 5 World and things like that, so that's pretty interesting. We're not going to be playing too far into the story, not right now, because, yeah, the point we're at right now, it's kind of gonna be a lot of cutscenes and things like that, and the dungeon we're going into could take a while to go through. So we're not gonna be seeing a whole lot more into the game, but we're gonna be playing through just a little bit and things like that while we talk more about how awesome Persona is. So yeah, going back to the Smash review and things like that, it seems like that was like the big moment that made a lot of people really want to see Persona go multi-platform and things like that. So there was that. There was the fact that Persona was like also appearing in other games and things like that. So I think he had a costume in Sonic Forces of all things, because Sega owns Atlas and things like that. But also, it was really cool. So when Tokyo Mirage Sessions came to Switch, they also had new alternate costumes where Itsuki could dress up like Joker. There's also Mamori being able to dress up like the Garagmak Monastery school outfits and things like that. It was really cool. Like, I love Tokyo Mirage Sessions, and the Switch port is no exception because it's just so freaking awesome what they did with that game.
Hey, are you listening?
I don't want to pay attention. Class is boring. Let me talk about Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Owie, that hurt my feelings.
Pay attention.
Yeah, you'll see that a lot in the Persona games where something will happen to you and be like, well, if you had this attribute, then you might be able to be smarter and stuff like that and fulfill all of your life goals and dreams. I wasn't paying attention to the cutscene. Let's go down.
Can I talk?
Oh, this part where there's like medicine and stuff. Well, we won't be demonstrating that today. So yeah, you're able to. That was a weird way to pronounce able. You're able to explore the town and things like that. This may also seem familiar if you played Persona 5 Strikers. The cool thing about that one is that it's kind of like a pseudo sequel to Persona, because I don't know if it's canon or anything like that, but the Persona 5 Strikers is like somewhat of a sequel to this game and things like that. So that's pretty cool. It plays like Hyrule Warriors and stuff like that. I want to leave. I want to leave. Let me go explore things so we can demonstrate stuff for the lovely people at home. Alright, fine. We'll visit the suspicious clinic. Hope you're happy, Morgana.
This is the.
We'll make something up.
Well, I guess we'll just have.
Yeah, the kind of funny thing about Persona is that all the multi-platform things and things like that, they were confirmed during like a big Persona anniversary celebration. And there were a lot of people who were a little bummed that it didn't lead up to like a Persona 6 announcement. But honestly, Persona going multi-platform at all, that's kind of a big deal. Because this is always known as like a PlayStation series and things like that. So, like, having them available on Xbox and Switch and things like that, this is so exciting. And I especially love how they announced them. Because, like, Persona and Xbox, you think that'd be the last thing that would happen. Because Xbox isn't really known for having, like, big-name RPGs and things like that. It's definitely more of a Western-focused console. But they announced them for Xbox first, so then there were a lot of people who were like, okay, it's coming to Xbox, maybe it's coming to Switch now. Okay, let's try this. It's gonna be super exciting. And then they announced it during a partner showcase, and it was like, yes, Persona's coming to Switch, baby! So that's just really cool. And I'm really excited for Persona 4 Golden and 3 Portable too. Man, this... okay, I'm gonna be blunt. This is kind of a really hot menu. She looks hot, okay? Don't judge me. She's one of the hottest characters in this game.
Take care.
Anywho, yeah. So, yeah, the, blah, blah, words that are difficult to say when you get distracted easily by hotness. So, yeah, Persona 4 Golden and 3 Portable coming out next year. I'm really looking forward to that, especially 4 Golden, because I think that's my favorite of the Persona games. And hopefully we'll be able to see more Persona goodness coming to Switch later down the line. Like, the big thing that I'd really like to see happen, like, Persona 1 and 2, like, those are the big, obvious ones that I think a lot of people are going to want after this. But I'm also really hoping that they port Persona Q. I hope that comes to Switch at some point down the line. And Persona Q2, new Cinema Labyrinth. I think that'd be really awesome. And if they do port Persona Q2, I'm really hoping they patch in, like, English voice acting. Because I believe that the game originally launched with only Japanese voice acting, which is a little bit on the unfortunate side. But I'm not going to complain about that because, like I said earlier, Tokyo Mirage is one of my favorite games of all time that only has Japanese voice acting. But I really hope down the line they have a Tokyo Mirage Essence 2, because that would be awesome. I don't know if it would have any connection to Persona 5 or anything like that, but I just want a Tokyo Mirage Essence sequel. It's funny because one of my favorite Twitter accounts, it's literally just this picture of Mori, like standing at the office and things like that. It's literally just that every single day until Tokyo Mirage Essence 2 is announced. It's really funny. Now, what I want to know, are they going to announce Persona 6 first or Tokyo Mirage Essence 2 first? Alright, so yeah, we got to see the opening of the game. We got to explore a little bit of the overworld and things like that. Now, it's going to be a bit further into the game before we're able to go back into the dungeons and things like that, so I don't think we'll be able to demonstrate that in this video. But thank you all so much for watching this video for the 12 Days of Gaming 2022. If you'd like to see Let's Play Persona 5 Royal, it might be a while because these games are massive. But hopefully down the line we can do a Persona Let's Play because, honestly, I would just love to make a Persona Let's Play at some point. But these games are also really big and that take a lot of time and effort to plan out, so I don't know exactly when it would happen. But thank you all so much for watching this video for the 12 Days of Gaming, and next time, Lady Geeter to you. Oh yeah.